What's up, guys? Daily Kamel here, and I'm here to talk about Hyper Galaxy. This is a new quick play Photon support card being put in the newest box, the 35th one that just leaked. We don't have a name for it yet. And why did I pick this card to talk about specifically? Well, you guys know I like Photons. A lot of people in chat and the stream the other day were telling me, "Oh my God, Kamel, have you read Hyper Galaxy? Hyper Galaxy is going to make Photons tier 1. It fixes all their weaknesses. It's great. It's amazing." So I was like, all right. So I had some words about it. So now I'm going to share them with you all and what I think about Hyper Galaxy. And if you're wondering why I have this picture up on screen, it is because Hyper Galaxy is actually not released in the TCG yet. That's right. It's coming to Duel Links before it actually releases. It will be coming out July 9th, 2021. So hey, maybe that is a leaked release date for the box. Who knows? But Hyper Galaxy is one of the first cards, you know, that they're doing this with simultaneous TCG and Duel Links release. So let's get into it, right? Must be a powerful card if it's getting released in TCG too. Tribute one monster with 2,000 or more attack except Galaxy Eyes. Then target one monster your opponent controls with 2,000 or more attack. Tribute it, and if you do, special summon one Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only activate one Hyper Galaxy per turn. So right away, this does fix a very big weakness with the Photon deck, right? There only being one good or optimal way to get out a Galaxy Eyes. And now you can use this card's effect to make that happen in the beginning of the duel in place of your regular combo, or you can make it happen for easy Galaxy Eyes late in the game. So the versatility of this card is very good. Photons were extremely linear before, and kind of hard for them to make follow-up plays because they just lacked the resources to make more Xyz monsters and more Galaxy Eyes in their hand. Now, you can make a Galaxy Eyes with one monster and this card as long as your opponent has a 2,000 attack point monster on the field. However, there's another thing about this card. It does say tribute one monster with 2,000 or more attack. It does not say tribute one monster you control with 2,000 or more attack. So that makes me want to believe that you should be able to tribute two of your opponent's monsters that have 2,000 or more attack points, as long as the first one is yours. Then, you know, excuse me, as long as the second one always belongs to your opponent, then, you know, that should work because it says target one, tribute one, then target one, and then you tribute the second one. So that's how that effect should work. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't have to ask you guys to do that. You will do it anyway. So, like I said, what does this do for the deck in Duel Links? Like I said, it does help you get out Galaxy Eyes easier. However, this card will be competing for a spot with the other Galaxy spell traps, which now at least include Eternal Galaxy, Photon Stream of Destruction, and Galaxy Cyclone. People are still playing Galaxy Cyclone, maybe not anymore. We shall see. This is another spell, not a monster, a deck that Photons need desperately. So what next? Oh my God, I don't remember what I was gonna say, dude. What was I gonna say? Oh my God, what the all right, I remember what I was gonna say now. I was going to say that this card being released in Duel Links, I do believe it is part of the train of them wanting you to utilize Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Now, this is just the way Konami is guiding us through this deck at the moment, and it's very frustrating. But a lot of the support that they've released recently, including the new crappy skill, is centered around you summoning and using Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and I do believe that is what this card promotes the use of the most. And I feel that that is the weakness that it attacks at its core. It is very strange, you know. It does help you get out Neo Galaxy Eyes, but one Galaxy Eyes is just one out of 3 of the level 8 monsters that you will need to summon that boss monster. So maybe this isn't so good for that at the end of the day. However, there is another issue that I had with this card and the way people were talking about it, And that is because this card is, one, it's the only Photon support card in this box. Shame on Konami. And another, I do believe people think that this card will be a lot better than it is, right? Yes, you are able to tribute up to 2 monsters on your opponent's field to summon a Galaxy Eyes from anywhere. Unheard of, right? However, what does this do for Photons after they've made their Xyz play? After they've made their Galaxy Eyes? This is a problem that the deck has right now. And if this card is just putting a Galaxy Eyes on the field and taking monsters from your opponent, they are not really doing the job that... They're not really helping this deck the way it needs to be helped. Right now, Photons are a very fragile and linear, I would almost call them a glass cannon deck, because you have to play with the 4 cards in your hand when you start, or 5 if you're going second, and you have to make those last because you are not getting more than 1 card per turn. There is no searching, no consistency options, no ways to send cards to the grave to use them, no way to get things from the deck, no way to get things back from the graveyard in Photons. Once your resources hit the field, you utilize them, they're gone. They're totally vulnerable to any cards your opponent plays, and Photons have no follow-up potential whatsoever. This card is kind of follow-up, you could say, or it's kind of like a cheese card. I shouldn't say cheese card, a way to cheese your opponent by getting rid of their monsters, or maybe being able to bring out a Galaxy Eyes, you know, in a weird time on the board when they're unable to play around it. But let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, because this card is helping you get this card on the field. Let's talk about why it is not great in Duel Links right now. Galaxy Eyes Photon has a attack declaration effect. It is locked to 1 step in the battle phase. Battle trap like monster effects are not very good anymore. They are very easily, you know, maneuvered around with any spell and trap removal, any monster effect removal that happens in the main phase. So Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon often is too slow for its actual effect to go off. And you summoning one to the field, I have to say that, you know, you want to utilize it for something else right away, because Galaxy Eyes is not doing you much on the field alone with this card. Unless, of course, you summon it to go for a game, or you summon it to prevent your opponent with an Xyz monster attacking into you, or something of the sort. And, you know, even then, you know, you bring out Galaxy Eyes, your opponent's Xyz monster, they can just not attack, you know? They can just not attack. They can stop their attack, flip up a spell trap, flip up Book of Moon, do something, and get rid of your Galaxy Eyes' active effect that is harboring them so much from playing the game. So while this card is a welcome addition to Duel Links in the Photon deck, I think it is a long cry from really noticeably improving the Photon deck. A lot of people say, oh, no, you know, Eternal Galaxy, pretty good, whatever. No, it did not make the cut. And Hyper Galaxy, while I do think it will be a part of the new Photon deck once it is released, I do not see it as helping the deck meaningfully in any way. You know, I mentioned it before a little bit, this card is another spell. It is not a monster, and it does not have any recovery effects, which in Duel Links is a huge problem right now. That's the deck's main problem. You play the cards you draw. If you're unable to generate any advantage in the turns that your monsters stay on the field, see you later, buddy, because you are losing the duel. But guys, let me know what you think about Hyper Galaxy. Are you a little bit more optimistic than I am about it? Because, you know, when it comes to Photon cards, I have to take everything with a grain of salt. I can't be optimistic. I gotta tell you how it is and how I really think that these cards are gonna affect the archetype, because, you know, the archetype is kind of a meme right now, and they're trying to get better. And this card is, it's a step up. You know, I'll give Konami a step up. It's better than the latest Kite event, and it's better than the support in the last box. So we'll give Konami this one. All right, I'm looking forward to Hyper Galaxy. I hope it is better than I think it will be, but I don't see it doing so. So thank you guys for joining me. Be sure to get in the Discord. We host 6 tournaments a week. They're all free. The Discord's free. The new player help is free. So check us out. Get in on all of that. I'm Dealy Kamel. Peace out.